starting it out on the defensive side, and look at the amount of utility currently inside of Hook. In fact, Mixwell goes down to his teammate's nade, a shock dart to Athena, lighting him up. He is so low, and the blast pack takes him down. It's all about the Raze utility on this G2 attack, and they've managed to get the man advantage, but they're not happy with just one. They pursue 5K, and they'll get a clean plant out of this.
Yeah, it's a shame he didn't get one with the boombot as well. Then he would have had the full trifecta of kills, every single one.
Holy Trinity.
The Holy Trinity. Let's bring that back. Something we definitely need to be heard. But only 2 players remaining, trying to make their way.
Smokes do give them an opportunity. Zumba towards the back side. Kellogg's is taken down. This is a good start, but time is going to start to be a big issue. There's so many angles that they have to clear out. They're going to try to use their smoke to allow them onto the site. Nice kill by Esperanza, tapping the spike. They now have to challenge for this, not knowing if it's being defused. Zumba waiting for them to get close, but Avova hits the shot. A valiant able to deliver in the grand scheme of things. Now, though, they're looking to find a strong round. Weapons in their hands over on the F4Q side. And for G2, they're still on the Spectres. They're going to try to close in the distance. Nuke is already on the site. He couldn't even see him, and he's managed to find a double kill. Athena doing his best to try and pull this back, but with a retrieved Phantom, Nukia shuts him down as well. Now the site is there for G2. They've picked up Phantoms, and it's an even retake. In fact, it's in their favor because someone's playing with the Judge.
Yeah, again, he's got himself a shotgun on a retake. Definitely not the ideal weapon, and I think he's going to have to hope that Esperanza can find him a little bit of space. And they're going to try and sneak their way through. You can see that he's a little bit wary from the side of G2, trying to look behind, see to check if they're being flanked on, and instead, Mixwell is just going to try and get himself a plant on the other side. But Zumba has already made his way through.
Oh, and that wall's going to allow him to get nice and close with the Judge. He's coming on through, but Mixwell is too quick, shutting him down and taking the TP to B. He's going to get the plant out of this, and with 47 health left, this isn't an ideal situation, but if he can get the jump on the other side, this could work out.
Yeah, Esperanza actually hesitated. I think he thought he was going to go through the teleporter again. He didn't want to get fooled with a plant on the other side of the map, but just going to play this close angle, trying to use the poison orb to his advantage. It's patient for Esperanza, though. He's got plenty of time to make his move, doesn't want to risk pushing through any of that utility, and he's going to get a jump on him, but it's Esperanza with the extra HP, who would real aggressive positions, and because the Seeker's been popped by Kellogg's, it's going to give them that information. They can take a little bit of control. Esperanza, he's landing the tags, but it's being dodged, baited out, and this close position of Zumba could actually do quite a lot, but they're actually going to force him back a little bit.
Oh, the Judge is just running right in, and a double kill for Zumba. Kellogg's luckily pulling it back. The timing perfect on that flash around the corner, and G2 won't lose hope just yet. The plant can go down on the site, and especially now with Kellogg's taking a third. Advanced positions coming out of Avova. And this is now a really tough retake for F4Q because Bunny still has, had that Judge to work with, upgraded to a Bulldog. Good kill for Avena, but he has no idea that Avova's up close. How is that turret not tagging him? This could be huge for Avova. The lockdown now destroyed. 10 seconds left. They need to plant the spike, and as Avova goes down, that becomes so difficult. F4Q just need to get on to Mixwell before he plants this in. The blast pack play out of Bunny with 50 health. He is so close to being taken down, and through the smoke, Athena.
They are, however, incredibly close to a lot of ultimates. I'm worried to see that showstopper come through in a matter of seconds. I would assume that's where they're going to be. And Kellogg's also got 3 kills in the last round, so he's almost got his Seekers. Again, Nuki, though, well, I guess he doesn't need to go and get the orb. He's already managed to find himself the opener. The nade will push Bunny out the back of the site. He does well to at least stay alive a little bit longer. And he actually gets a kill with the blast pack, just throwing it through. However, again, the trades have come back. And more importantly, the Viper's Pit is in play.
Yeah, this is tough for Esperanza. Not an ideal fight. Mixwell about to drop shot Zumba to close out the round. G2 on the one hole in the defense of F4Q.
Yeah, they went for this almost aggressive pincer going down both sides of mid, and there's no one there. And unfortunately, the weapons that they have are not really going to play too much of a part in this round, I'd assume. Nukia in a pretty good space. He's actually going to use a showstopper. Okay, I mean, that's a bit of a surprise.
You're going to have smiles on your faces if you're F4Q. Now they just used a showstopper versus, I think it killed a shorty. So, hey, I'll take that trade any day of the week. And committing that much and already losing one player, I could have gotten a little bit worse. But luckily, it is only Kellogg's stuff. He's being healed up now. Zumba not quite in the same boat. He'll get a little bit of heals because they're going to have to rotate over to the A site. That's where G2 are pushing in right now. Nukia seizing all the control yet again. And we've seen Zumba try to hold this position with a judge. This time he rotates over to play hookah, and that's when Nukia comes and would have fallen right into his trap. Instead, he's picking up a third kill and dominating the A site. I mean, F4Q, again, facing into a judge retake, and the judge only has 11 HP.
One enemy remaining.
God, it's just going to be too easy. It's a round and a half from Nukia. A Prime Gaming flawless. He's almost got his...
Was one away from ultimate, so he wanted to go take a fight or die. No, he gave a rifle away. Let's not have that. Nade out of Bunny gets a kill. That might be the first kill I've seen over to, like, that deep in Fountain with a nade at the start of the round. You never see that.
The other thing to add as well is they won this map last time. It's the one map that 5K finished top. So the fact that he's had such a rough start is a really, really bad sign for F4Q on their map choice. And, well, we all saw how Ascent went last time. 7-2, an even trade to start. And already Coldamenter's looking to try and clear out some of these angles. He's still got that Odin.
Yeah, oh, you're dead. You are so dead. Still standing there up against Coldamenter's Odin? Are you crazy? He's going to be able to take a second kill in this round, get the plant in, and strides towards that Hunter's Fury. It's already a 7-2 scoreline. F4Q really need this round, and they've done damage. Nukia and Coldamenta both going to be hit down by down to 70 HP. If F4Q can find a pick, they can commit to this.
He got shot through the wall. He's on 10 HP. He was very nearly dead just from that. The peek out from Mixor, though, is going to drop another. Now, the afterplant still comes down to a possible scenario. Two players relatively low, or I guess one incredibly low. And the peak looking to come back through. The shock dart just inches away. The peak, a single bullet through the wall would do it. And Avina, he's trying his best here as they do manage to drop one more. The problem is now, though, they just don't have the time. And Nukia, he's just going to throw in the ultimate just to make sure that no one could get anywhere near that spike.
Better safe than sorry. I agree with that. He said he was like, I'm going to try push him. Didn't work out.
8-2. It is looking like a very, very different match. Athena, though, he's been the one saving. Crazy! Damn, I love watching this guy play. It's been a little bit quieter for him this time, but these are the sort of frustrating kills he can pull out. They got to be careful, though. Esperanza's being wrapped on. Avova already managing to find a kill and get himself around the edge of the ultimate. It's not going to catch him here.
Look at that.
Yeah, that's it done, surely. Look at the HP left on Bunny. They're actually going to full wrap to the A site, sending it around to meet up with Coldamenta, who's on his way through Bath. Now, the only danger man here is 5K, and we've seen him have a couple of shaky rounds, but he's here in the steps. He knows they're up close, Vandal in hand. Avova's going to clear him out. No! He's going to go for the plant in the open, and that's an easy kill for 5K. His teammates coming in to help. A flash still online. He will be revealed, but he backs out. Here's the flash around the corner, countering it out, but he's blinded up fully, and Kellogg's was able to turn away.
30 seconds.
Bunny up close. He can get in on them. Right behind them, the TP! Tracing them! Just about surviving in the corner. Oh, Coldamenta just needs one bullet through that wall, and it would be a free kill. He has no idea how close he was to taking Bunny down.
Yeah, the time is ticking now. 12 seconds left on the clock. He's surrounded by both angles. He's going to at least deny the little utility that is left, but the clock is playing against him at this stage, and, well, it doesn't even matter.
He can get the kill, though! He's so low!
Bang! No!
Oh.
He's not going to predict it.
The final round anyway, so it doesn't really matter. They'd already won the round. Unbelievable. But he's running into a judge. If Bunny can manage to find this kill, the timing plays completely against him. Trapped on the side, he didn't know if they could come up behind, and now they're in a lot of trouble because Mixwell pops the Viper's Pit, and he's going to use the judge inside of it. This is going to be a really tough position to try to fight back into. That flash doesn't even reveal him, and he's now just sat up close. One of the rattiest plays you can possibly make. The Hunter's Fury not going to connect on him on the first two. He's all good. Teammate not tagging him up because we've seen a couple of little whiffed utility pieces before. I mean, this is the last round. They have to go for it, but they can't even go through spawn right now. With shock darts and snake bites holding them down in the Viper's Pit, they're pulling in through heaven with three players, excuse me. And Athena going to try to clear out that Viper's Pit, but he's dealt with right away. Mixwell for 3, and the classic out to try and get the 4th. Avova stealing it. They're kind of running out of information in this late stage. F4Q could be literally anywhere, and they're now going to deploy a very valuable pistol piece of utility that gets shut down by a shock dart. 4 on the credits for that drone, and it gets them nothing, and then Bunny goes down. They're naded out, so they can't even get that push in, and now they're going to run into a heavy stack as the rest of G2 start to rotate. This is so well controlled out of the G2 side, and they get a...
Yeah, luckily below the belt is not on camera anymore, so...
Yep, you got your Hobbit feet out.
I'm the Hobbit. Anyway, we're only on 12 HP, and he's going to continue the push, but he is caught by Esperanza. The default of F4Q working at least for the moment, but they're being caught by more players. They're still just battling into mid. Unfortunately now, there's only one man left of Over, and he's not in the best of spots.
Well, Mixwell's coming in to help him, though, in through the spawn with the Spectre in hand. It's not really a great crossfire, though. They're going to have to play their own lives. Not Shock Dart, Snakebite coming through, but they don't mind. They'll tank it up. Mixwell, good for one. There's a weapon to be retrieved. The second kill! Evolver's come out of bat, and Esperanza has to clutch a 1v2. This should have been F4Q so easily, and in the end, they get slapped in a 2v4. Not self-ult.
He's F4Q through the TP.
Seekers come in, double TP push. Mixwell trading out his teammate. And F4Q, man disadvantage, weaponry disadvantage by quite a bit. No ultis online, and Mixwell even has Viper's Pit that's going to be deployed towards Bat. They're losing every single lane duel. That's going to be one of the better weapons gone for F4Q. Picked back up by Bunny, though. He's managed to find himself a Vandal. Let's see if he can do something with it. This has to be a godlike round from him, or we're looking at map 2. We're looking at map 2.
F4Q, they didn't do particularly well on Ascent. 5k, he's had a real whatsoever. He does, however, the second
You might be eating your words, Tom. I mean, Nuke is pretty low.
Come on, how much can I curse G2? There is absolutely no way that 5k win this round. Not a chance in hell. In fact, I would be completely gobsmacked if he wins it. And the fact that we've got 5k switching over to the Sky, I'll be honest, his Reyna, I think he's played 2 maps.
And we are, Tom, but as we look towards this push, G2 are actually getting shut down to start with. Mixwell falling. Flash is going to be far removed from the rest of the round, but so are a lot of the F4Q players with the man advantage sitting in their favor. Nukia is just sitting all the way back inside of B main, letting them walk through to try to take the fight. And interestingly, he walked up, he walled off spawn, and then he runs right back to cover this flank and play what is a very nice reaction play off Coldamenta's contact.
For now, at least, they're having to take at least a little bit of the time to just try and break through the wall. They have managed to smoke off Nuki, but the fact is, he's still just going to be waiting on the edge. You can hear the footsteps, and a lot of time has gone. Coldman is going to fall, and now his teammates are actually getting pincered. He needs to come in on a flank, almost baiting his team a little bit here. Nuki maybe can win the round. I don't think they'll mind. He's going to stop them defusing the spike, and I think the time's too far gone. It's going to be incredibly close with the defuse, but they haven't got it. It's not happening this time. The Scion, he's leading the charge. He's already in on site B, and I don't even know if they realized it, but Esperanza, it's a whip! He does manage to get away with the kill. He picked the wrong angle! I think they thought he was in the corner. That's a huge mistake from G2. Coldamenta at least puts one in the dirt, but with the flank coming through fast, the spike at least on the site, but the second they attempt to plant, they know they're going to go down, so Kellogg's just attempting to do as much damage as possible, and Coldamenta, hey, he's made it costly! Can he do anything more? No.
Still, 3 kills, fantastic for G2. Let's see what they can find. Athena has been absolutely huge for this team, but Coldamenta shuts him down. Kellogg's caught on the dash over, but traded out immediately. And this is, again, textbook Valorant coming out of G2. F4Q having all the weapons they could possibly want, and, well, they only get the 1 kill for it, and that was on the...
Also have Kellogg's, who will just go walking through, and it's actually a bit of an awkward battle. He's going to get, or he's going to lose that opening duel.
Out of the charges.
Yeah, this was the... little bit of a lurk play. The problem is Nukia can get the res in if they gain control over the site. Zumba in with a double, but with Kellogg's brought back online, they're not that far behind on the G2 side. The problem is they have to split in through middle. They've got to meet up as a 3-man and then deal with these side players. But F4Q are bunkered down and taking the fight beautifully. Esperanza pretty much guaranteeing them this round and their retreat. I know the round was sort of convincing, so it seems odd, but it's in the setup and it's in the fact that there was such a small crack there to be exploited, and this is the problem. Now that 5k is down, you've just got a completely isolated Zumba, but G2 aren't even looking to go towards the B side. Athena finds that out by taking down Kellogg's on short.
Yeah, good couple of kills. They managed to carry available for F4Q. This is going to be a really tough take, and they actually don't expect Esperanza to be here. Mixer with a flash in hand is fallen flat for G2. This looking like a good round for F4Q. 4 players survive, and they have
keloqz is the one that's leading the charge. Away the fact that he hasn't got much to deal with, but what Zumba might not know is he has a teammate with him. The hairdo kind of gave him away there, unfortunately. Saw a little something poking up above. keloqz goes in for another, and Buddy's taken down. Hunter's Fury trying to find Esperanza, and now they know exactly where he is. Mixwell gets blindsided.
Bunny has a judge? No way.
Oh, you're nasty. Absolutely nasty.
I also like the fake smoke as well. It's just going to make things so much worse for him as he goes peeking through. keloqz another entry, but the trade's coming back thick and fast. His George is everything, and keloqz is on this round. Turns into a 2 versus
together. 5k on 30 HP. Surely not about to swing into that. Now it's a 1 versus 2, and this becomes so much more winnable, especially because as they get this plant in, keloqz has his Blade Storm. Oh, they might not even be needed. The flash confirms exactly where Bunny is. And nade in hand, though, Tom. This could do a lot for Bunny. If he can land the nade in the right place on either player, that is a guaranteed kill in the
he's slow. Into the spots, the slow's going to hold them back. It's not going to connect with the knives, but then luckily he's got a rifle to play with as well. And actually, we don't see Athena peek off the turret. Maybe they weren't expecting to be here because I don't think he was spotted on the cross.
Oh, it's such a good play by Athena, but they don't push afterwards, so of course he comes out to mid. He's trying to hunt them down to break. As they push into the A site, that's where all the attention goes towards on F4Q. The wall breaks, and up comes keloqz behind. They've won the round already. Oh, okay. Okay, that's beautiful. But then the flank comes in. It is the safety net, the signal
bit, so I almost worry that if they just let this site go for free, it's going to be too easy for G2.
Yeah, it may well be. I mean, that lockdown, I think, has been online since round 4 or so, and F4Q have not had the opportunity because retakes haven't really existed, bar that one that we saw at a 5k, a 10 to 1v4, and the flank came through. Now, on this one, they're going to throw everything they've got on it. There's a cosmic divide to work with, but as soon as they try to get into position, there are 4 players here to crunch in. Mixwell leading the charge on that, and this is looking disgusting. F4Q not really having a chance. Surely Nukia still with a res to play with. He goes down, and now keloqz needs to do it all. Maybe a little bit too much bravado out of G2, and an opportunity for F4Q to take it, but once again, the safety net of keloqz comes into play. 9 to split into the A site. 2 players waiting. There's the pull coming into play. Mixwell able to take it for free. Door coming down. It's going to be destroyed. Oh, no, it's not. They're coming back. Avova catches them. And look at the deep push that's come out of Nukia, with mid being held by keloqz as well. They've got this one crunched down on as F4Q continue forward with a man disadvantage. And Nukia, he did this in the attack pistol, and from the same position, rather, he's
just died to the spike, not give any ultimate orbs over, and they'll have a purchase into the next round no matter what.
Oh, they're all coming, and they've no idea that Nukia is this close already. He's going to be able to shut them down for a quick double. Another kill coming in for keloqz. The round's already lost, but it's about damage, and there is plenty done. F4Q win the site, but there's 2 players there. Mixwell primed and ready with the flash. Gonna blind up his teammate. Unfortunately, keloqz now kind of stuck. They know that he's here. He's gonna go down to the... Oh, well, he tries to pick up the rifle, but 10 seconds left. Plant needs to come in, and it will. No denial of that out of G2. F4Q look like they're about to get around on the board. Avova rezzed up could make a difference, but the flank that's on its way surely will close this round out, and there it is. And wait for it, Tom. So they got 19 health. And there it is. To the next round, though, and considering G2 only had...
okay, we're going to waste your time.
Now, it doesn't matter because Bunny is diving in yet again. This man is a judge main. Making it work, but Avova somehow has come out with a double. The Seeker's going for a field, and Bunny's down below, so he won't be able to surprise them. The nade up above, actually dealing a little bit of damage, but it's not slowing them too much. They're pursuing Bunny, knowing now that he's down below with a judge, they'll be much more cautious in taking that fight. Avova just holds for it. And
themselves to 12. 1 round needed for them to eliminate them. Yeah, peeking over the top. He has an angle over the top of the smoke as well, and it's almost too easy on the free kill. Jumping across a little bit risky, and it's done. No chance. Avova's actually pushing into mid as well. They're looking to try and shut this down, but he's caught. They got to be careful. Look at keloqz.
He is sending it, man. These guys, they know that they've won the game. They're coming in. Or will be broken, and then they'll push in. There is zero at all. That smoke is about to fade, and when it does, they'll be ready to take the duel. 5K trying to find opportunities elsewhere. Zumba manages to evade them completely, but he's only good for the one. That will be it. Done. G2 30.